Good number. I'm calling the birdie early. Ain't it? Oh, Jesus. That was right at it. Be good. Welcome to an episode of The Good Miss, where I will use a combination of V1 game and my camera to see how I play golf, analyze course management, see what decisions work and don't work, and try to get better on my quest to break 70. Today I'm playing Mesquite Golf Club in Mesquite, Texas with my good buddy Brady. Let's dive in. So here we are on the first hole of Mesquite Golf Club. Little par 4, creek you got to carry about 220, driving range to the right, looks like death to the left. Try to get up there and take a confident swing, get started out right. Look at the target, look at the ball, look at the target, swing away. So first swing of the day, didn't quite get through it, blocked it out to the right, but there's room over there. There's a few trees, but you can see it opens up in the picture there. It was the good miss, staying on the right-hand side. Now my approach shot had to get a little tricky, keep it low, just a little 8-iron about 100 yards out. Try to bump it into the front of the green and let it bounce up there. Not trying to do anything too cute, but make sure you don't close the club face so it doesn't run off down the left side. Just missed the tree trunk, bounds up there, and it just nestled closer and closer and closer. I was actually surprised at just how close this one got. Left myself just 6 feet for birdie. Can't birdie them all if you don't birdie the first one.
Get in there.
Catches the left-hand side.
Nice, right?
Birdie at the first. Good start. On the second hole, I put my camera in time-lapse mode accidentally, but fairway hit, green hit, 30-ish feet for birdie. Downhill, down grain. It's going to be fast. Haven't hit too many putts this morning, so should be a little careful here.
The house. Hit the hole. Hit the hole.
That was not careful. Couldn't even keep it in the frame.
Aggressive.
Work to do for par.
Downhill, down grain.
After really a good fairway and a good approach, hadn't done anything wrong with the long clubs and working for par. That one I just pulled. You can see I was playing outside right and just kind of came across it. Didn't give it a chance to stay out there. Bogey it is. Gave it right back. Third hole's a par 5, dog legs left. It's only about 240, 250 to carry those trees on the left-hand side. It's a little bit of an intimidating tee shot if you've never played it before. You don't quite know where to aim. And that was just pulled. Got a little scared of hitting it through the fairway and never gave that a chance. Ricocheted around in the trees. Didn't get a ton out of it. It is the good miss though, because on that side you have a clear look at the green. Opens up a bit. It's a pretty straightaway shot. Chance to get on in two. Good strike, but never really turned over. Stays on the right-hand side. Bad miss because it's in a grass bunker. I'm well below the green, hitting across the slope. Gotta get it elevated to give it a chance to stop. Again, greens were quick, greens were firm. Gotta land this just on the front of the green if you want to give it a chance. Probably on the fringe. Definitely not 3 feet from the hole. Not sure if that kiss off the flagstick was lucky or not. I probably would have had about the same distance past the hole, but as it was, I had about 10 feet up the hill for birdie.
Just now it's uphill instead of downhill.
This is a pretty straight putt. Nothing too tricky. Just get it started on line. Greens are rolling really good.
I felt like I was aiming too low, and last minute I adjusted, hit it too high. Green was fine. Darn it.
Shouldn't have second guessed my read. Had it right. A poor par on that par 5. It wasn't a long par 5 and only had 5 iron in. Just got a miss on the left-hand side there. This is a tricky little par 3. The pin's actually tucked way back there in the left-hand corner. Into the wind. You want to keep it out there to the right to have a chance with the way the green is shaped. Anything left is trouble. Anything left is trouble. That's trouble. It's a bad spot to be. Hitting it all the way down there, I'm well below the green surface. Hitting kind of down grain downhill once it gets on the green. So I decided to try to hit a flopper here, try to get it up in the air and escalate it. Elevate it, I should say. Escalate it. That doesn't make any sense. Elevate it so that it would land softly and stop by the hole. But if you're going to do that, you got to swing aggressive, and I just didn't even get it to the green surface. So now I'm still chipping for par. It's going to be a 2-chip. It's going to be a 3-chip. Throw the club in frustration. 3 shots and I'm still not even on the green. Pitiful. Slow down. Read the green. Slow down. Didn't read the green. Ball didn't slow down. This is how you compound mistakes. 2 bad chips. Bad putt. Now you got 5-6 feet for bogey. For double bogey. And I missed that too. That's a terrible triple. Purely just a lack of concentration, not giving the greens the credit they deserve.
Solid.
At this point, I haven't put a bad swing on a golf ball yet, and I'm 3 over par. That is frustrating. Got to recoup there and hit a good shot, hit a good chip. I let the dormant Bermuda grass kind of get to me. This one's a little dogleg right, par 4, not very long. Doesn't fit my eye, so I got to hug those trees. Which I did pretty confidently, hit it just perfect. I can see Brady was a little worried for me, but I hit that right where I was looking.
Right where I was aiming.
Pretty long little hybrid, that club. TaylorMade is fantastic. It hits the ground and really runs.
It'd be a fun little shot.
Leaving just a wedge into the green. So we are just a wedge. Right before this, I saw Brady kind of bound it over the green to the right. The pin's in the back right of the green. Anything right is dead. So I went left. It is the right spot to miss it. I'm still putting.
So reactionary.
But I didn't like the swing. Now I've got quite a bit left. Still for birdie. Just off the green. Putter in hand. Just nestle this up, give yourself a easy par, particularly after a triple bogey on the previous hole. Let's take a little stress off the game, or not. Almost out of the frame. You can see I haven't adjusted to the speed. I've hit almost every putt long. Greens are fast, rolling good. That's a good stroke there. Catch the right-hand side, make my par. Woo! Head to the 6th. 6 is a nice little par 3. No more than 8 iron with the way the wind and everything's going. Pin's kind of on the front third of the green. There is a little creek and hazard that runs along the right-hand side. Never crossed my mind when I'm hitting a draw. This one's going right towards the pin, and when it bounced, you saw a splash of dirt. Landed soft. Thought it might go in, but it just lost its momentum.
Right at it. Yeah.
When we got up to the green, it had actually landed in an ant
all the way there.
That's what had taken off the pace of it. Still right on line. Good birdie putt up the hill.
I think I saw top and splashed it almost like a hidden ant bed or something. Yeah.
Like I said, there was an ant bed on top of that little mound right there that my ball hit. Otherwise, I'd have been closer, but good look for birdie. That one just didn't break, but at least I got the pace right. Breathe a sigh of relief and knock in an easy par.
Settle in. Settle in. Oops. You're welcome.
That's about right. Easy one, left-handed. 3 over through 6. 7th hole's a short-ish par 5, but you've got trouble and OB to the left. You've got a creek that runs down to the right. Kind of a tight little tee shot, or at least it looks pretty tight from the tee. That's probably the first drive all day that I hit exactly where I was looking.
That'll work. That ain't my shot, but that'll work.
Rolls a long way. It's a 325-yard drive. That'll shorten it up. Just a little 6-iron here, kind of hitting it up the hill. Let it bounce down to the green. The green's below the surface of the fairway. Everything kind of funnels to the left, so I'll try to hug the right side with a little bit of a draw and let it ride the slope down to the green. Got lucky there. I nicked that tree. I actually nicked a branch. I didn't expect to start it that far right. But otherwise, I had the shape I wanted, landed where I wanted.
That might be really good.
It was just over the back of the green on the apron, so not quite on the green, but little putt downhill for eagle. I paced it off. I always pace off my putts. Walked around it trying to get a feel for the lay of the green, for the slopes, get an idea for the pace, especially with as fast as the greens have been since I haven't got the pace right yet. But you'll notice I spend a lot of time here on the low side. The other side of the green I hardly walked on at all or even looked at. I'm expecting this to kind of swing off that mound that you see and break hard from my right to left. Line up, I'm aimed way to the right. And it's a total misread. That ball never turned back to the left, and you'll notice that the last half of the putt, it actually goes the other way. So a terrible read. I didn't go to the side where it actually was supposed to break. The green was a lot flatter than I thought. Didn't even keep the ball in the frame.
Obvious standing right here. I didn't even walk on this side of the hole.
So, still lining this one up. Got a chance at birdie, about 12 feet. Frustrating as it is, you got to regroup. Try to make the putt anyway.
In the hole. See? Easy.
And that's what I did.
Easy peasy.
Good bird. The 8th hole, I didn't get the tee shot on camera. Again, messed up with the GoPro, but piped it down the middle with a crosswind there. Really cranked it 307 yards to the middle of the fairway, position A. Just a little lob wedge in, flip wedge to that pin, maybe about 80 yards. It's a good number, but I got to make sure I don't add loft to the club if I'm going to get back there. Especially because the slope's green, it could come back to me. I'm yelling at it to get back there because I know it's going to spin. The greens were, I said they were firm, but they were receptive.
Mediocre.
Little toe, he didn't quite get all of it. Left myself 15 footish for the birdie. Was playing it as a pretty straight putt and just hit it firm. Maybe pulled it a little. If I look at that, looking back at the camera, I was lined up a little bit left, and I don't think I planned for that ball to go left. Still, easy par. 9th hole. Never felt good with my alignment, and looking back, I think I am lined up to the left. The driving range is to the right. So, while that's a terrible golf swing, it is the right side to miss it on. If you miss it to the right, you're in the driver range and you're blocked out by a fence, left-hand side. I'm just back in the 8th hole's fairway, or in this case, the rough. A blind shot, but there's nothing in between me and the hole. Still just a little gap wedge in. Drooling over this one. Just painting the flagstick. Can't quite see it land.
That was right at it. Be good.
When I got up there, I had about 12 feet, so it went a little long, but it was right in line with the flagstick. Good look at birdie.
Go, baby. Get in there. It'll get there.
You can see that ball tried to work its way to the right, and at the last minute took a little left-hand turn and just missed the cup. So, a little frustrating, but an easy par. 2 over on the outward 9. Hole 10, straightaway par 4. Not very long, just 370 yards. Just pipe it, find it, hit it again. Down the left-hand side, kind of by the cart path, I found it just past the yardage marker of the next hole. So, blind shot, but just a wedge. Can't see anything but the top of the flagstick. But, just a flip wedge in. Casually strolled over there. I was painting the flagstick again. Another good look at birdie. I was pretty excited here. I've given myself quite a few looks.
Little long, just past the pin, probably about 12 feet. All right, so we're 9 holes in, +2, not quite reaching my goal. That one triple really kind of set me back, but playing well. Got some good chances, got a good birdie look here on 10. Still not out of reach. Need to light up this back 9. Let's go. Kind of curious how far that drive went.
For some reason I didn't get these putts on camera either. GoPro died on me, but I 2-putted the 12-footer for an easy par. I didn't get the 11th hole either. I think this is about time I was having some battery problems, but I pulled that tee shot into the trees, hit a pretty good 3-wood right next to the green, poor chip, but an easy par. Next to the par 3, never felt good about my alignment here. Felt like I was aimed to the left.
Oh, good shot.
And a good golf swing, but it is left. On the green.
Good, spin high. Yeah, that. Spin high. 7, yeah. I think I'm just lining up to the left.
At this point, I'm hitting the ball solidly, but a little on the toe side, a little on the left side. So when I am missing, I was missing my irons left of where I wanted. 30 plus feet, birdie look, get the speed right, keep it in the frame. The first putt I've left short all day, but easy par, and I'll always take easy pars. Stay 2 over. Next hole, par 4, dogleg right. Really my aim point is over those trees on the right hand side if I'm going to hit a draw. These are the types of holes I wish I could hit a cut. Just don't feel comfortable with the driver hitting a cut.
Sit.
And I nuked that, but through the dogleg. That's trouble.
You crushed it. It'll be up, I just might be stuck. Hold that. Can't be mad at the strike. Hold that 40 yards left of where I wanted though. Oh, a couple of bad driver swings in a row. Can't see my ball right there. That's because it's in the junk.
With the new rules where you can ground your club in a hazard, that's a good thing, because I need to see what the bottom of the floor was hitting this shot out of basically a little bush of weeds.
Oh, that was aggressive.
A little aggressive, but I couldn't afford to leave it in the weeds. Probably should have taken less than 6 iron.
I'm phobic. I might have hit from trouble to trouble. I potentially just violated rule number 1, which is when you're in trouble, get out. Don't compound mistakes. I think I'll get away with it because I'm just on the other side of the cart path. I'll have a shot at the green. But that was dangerous. No way I should have had a 6 iron there. I wanted to make sure I got past these trees, but that was aggressive. Could have done the same thing with like a gap wedge. Oh well, let's get up and down, save the par.
So I got away with it in the rough, but easy look up the hole, still just a wedge in my hand, chance to get up and down, save your par. Just gotta hit a good shot and a good putt. Another one that was looking right at it, but a little deep.
Alright, putt's a par. Gonna have to make a long putt. Focus on the putt.
Little putt coming back down the hill. Chance to save par. Stay 2 over. You can see I'm playing for it to break left to right. But not that much left to right. Finally starting to get the pace right though. It's nice to have a give me par, or give me bogey, rather than working for it.
Okay. That doesn't make sense.
Next hole's another short par 4. I debated hitting driver here. In retrospect, I might have hit driver if I'd have known what was up by the green, but having never played the course before, playing relatively well, I wanted to stay smart, so I hit a driving iron. It smoked it exactly where I was looking. The whole slope left to right, so I did expect it to bounce to the right. Didn't really get that right-hand bounce, but 238 yards to the driving iron is right where I want to be.
Good number, I'm calling the birdie early. That's a good number, I'm calling the birdie early.
Clearly I felt confident. It's a good number. Good look at the hole. Coming off of a bogey. Why not? Bounce back. And this one was painting the flagstick. In fact, it landed about 3 feet past the flagstick, bounced up a bit, and then ripped back. Again, good contact, spun back off the slope. Had a shortest putt up the hill for bird. I feel like I've been rolling it all day. And that was right in the heart. Good birdie. Good bounce back. Back to 2 over. 15th hole's a par 3. You can see there's a lake to the left. Anything left is dead. Which is probably why I left it out to the right.
Bounce left.
I'm happy with that though. My tendency is to miss it to the left, and that's a good way to keep my hips in front of it and make sure I missed on the correct side of the green. But this chip was no easy chip. Got to land it in the fringe, and with an open club face, had some loft. And played it perfectly. That was a lot more difficult than it looked. I mean, I had the face wide open on a relatively tight lie. Only way I was going to get close to that hole. But had I missed on the other side of the green, it would have been in a hazard. So, good miss, good par. It's a weird par 5. I never like par 5s where you have to lay up. But driver 3 wood, you risk going into the creek across. Driver won't get across the creek, so just a driving iron.
Not focused at all on that golf shot.
You can see I came out of that just a little bit. And just missed right on my target a little bit. The ground's so firm though. That driving iron went 265 straight through the fairway. I got a little lucky because again it was on a live amp bed and I got to take a drop. Made the layup a little easier. Middle of the fairway.
Not knowing the hole, it's hard to do anything else, right?
Well, it's tight, right?
So just a wedge in, yet another wedge into a green. Good chance for birdie if you hit a good one. And I hit a good one.
Great shot.
Got the distance perfect. I mean, you've seen so many of these shot tracers just painting the flagstick. I was really hitting the ball well. Just 7-8 feet for birdie.
Fork smash.
Aiming outside to the right. And just underread it.
After seeing yours.
Alright, it's an easy par.
Easy par, but frustrating because now I've had quite a few good looks and really haven't rolled in many. This is a long par 4 into the wind. It was playing like 214. I've got a 4 iron here. I don't have a 3 iron, so it's the longest club in my bag until I get to a driving iron.
Oh,
I didn't know this from the tee, but the left-hand side is a better miss, especially where that pin is. The right-hand side, you'd be hitting downhill, down green, and it falls off quite a bit
214, wind in your face is a hell
into
of
those
a...
trees.
Got a little ahead of it.
So in this case, I missed on the side that's actually going to give me a shot. But it was in the bunker. No rakes, but preferred lies in the bunker, so it's not a bad lie. It is below my feet, have to kind of cut across it. Hit it perfect, it nestled up there to just 1 or 2 feet. Always nice to have a tap-in par from a bunker, especially on a 214-yard par 3. It was no cupcake. So, not lighting it up with birdies, but really stress-free to this point, other than that bad triple bogey on 4, which is going to haunt me. 18, little dog leg right, short par 4, just 346. I'm really aiming for the corner of the dog leg where the trees are, swinging hard. You don't want to go through the fairway, not a good one to pull it. But committed to that line and hit another great drive. Probably one of my best tries of the day. You can see it's painting the target.
If it's anything, it might be a little long, but I think it's perfect.
Because I smoked that exactly where I wanted to. That was probably my best.
278 doesn't seem long, but it is for me when you're hitting into the wind. It was a well-struck driver.
Solid lob wedge.
Yet again, just a wedge into the green. This was just a gap wedge. You can see the pins right in the middle of the green. There's nothing tricky about this shot. It's got a silver shaft, so that must be my sand wedge or my lob wedge. Got this one out to the right of the hole. The green was sloped, and I just never got the right distance. It kind of rolled back and left myself much more than I wanted. Okay, that was a lob wedge, 60 degrees.
Just a putt for birdie.
Let's go. Didn't get it where I wanted, but again, it's a birdie putt up the hill. Be nice to get to +1. It'd be nice to stay +2. Gosh. I was aggressive. I wanted that one, but I left myself some work here to save par.
Good save. Good par.
Knocked it in. Good round. Easy 73 with a triple on 4. If you're trying to break 70, you can't make triple bogeys. If I eliminate that triple bogey, I would have had a legit chance to break 70, so gotta feel good about that. Let's see what V1 Game has to say about the round. Alright, let's analyze the results from the day. V1 Game app, I'll open the summary from my round at Mesquite. You can see I shot a course record, 73 +2, but that's the best score in V1 Game for that golf course. That's kind of neat. You can see my potential was a 70 if I just eliminate 2 chips and 3 putts. Big part of that was that triple bogey that I made on the par 3. 33 putts on the day, that's a lot though. Even though I hit 14, 18 greens, that's a lot for me. That's good. Driving was pretty good. Didn't necessarily hit all the fairways, but missed in good spots. I lost most strokes, 1.5 strokes putting relative to a scratch handicap, but for me, my iron game was on point. I usually don't gain strokes on a scratch player, so that was great. For putting, where I did lose the strokes was 1, I missed a short one inside 6 feet, and then I had 2 3 putts. Now they were from mid-range, they weren't close 3 putts, but still I left some out there with the putter for sure. Now, looking at my short game, my proximity was good. I did have the 1-2 chip that hurt, but otherwise short game was good. Driving, I hit it well. I was balanced left and right and really only made the one error where I hit into a recovery shot, so I'm happy there. My iron game was fantastic. I hit most of the greens, missed in a distributed kind of way. I did feel like I was missing where I wanted to hit to the left, but a lot of those hit the green, so really good iron day for me. Types of shots, you can see that was kind of well distributed as well. Not much to take away there, but overall played excellent. Happy with the 73. I need to improve the putting. My pace was off early, which probably cost me a couple of those short ones where the break didn't quite go the way I wanted it to, but I had a chance to break 70 there. Really, I just got to eliminate that 1 triple bogey and I'm close to meeting my goal. I love my ball striking right now. Feeling really good. I feel like I'm really close. I just need to play more. That's the bottom line. If you're keeping score at home, I had 6 good misses, 3 bad misses. So definitely missing on the good side for the most part, which gave me those chances to get up and down and make pars when I did miss greens or miss fairways. That's fantastic. I need to keep doing that. With that, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.